Hello friends and welcome back to the podcast. I just realized it has been a month and I'm so sorry about that. I didn't do that on purpose, but last Friday I was on a knitting festival and the Friday before that it was like a fall break here in Denmark. So I was at the summer house with the girls and I just didn't feel like sitting up at the summer house and podcasting. So this is what it is. Today it is November 4th and it is episode number 57. So welcome. I hope you have yourself a big cup of something nice to drink and a little knitting or something to work on while you hopefully will enjoy a little bit of me chatting here. Today it is, as I said, November, and for sure the weather is speaking the fall language. It's cold, it's windy, and all the leaves are falling off. So it used to be so pretty not long ago. October was gorgeous and all the leaves were red, and now they're just kind of flying everywhere and getting ready for winter. And I love winter. I love the fall, I love the winter, especially because Vlogmas is just around the corner. So I'll talk a little bit more about the Vlogmas a little bit later. First, let me just talk about what is going on my needles. I have things I can't share, but the first thing that I have finished, did I bring the other thing that I finished? No, I'll just go grab that. I'll put that somewhere. The first thing I finished is Hillis hat, or Hillis hue, as I will call it in Danish. I talked about this hat in the last episode, that this is the supporting of breast cancer awareness. So this hat will be a non-profit for me, but hopefully a lot of profit for the organization. It's a slouchy hat. Now it's disgusting. It will fall down if you want it to. I like my hats like this, a little slouchy, little hipsterish. Of course you can just adjust the length the way you want to. I have knit this in one strand of my mega mohair and one strand of my DK weight sock yarn. The colors I have used is Dulce de Leche for the DK weight and Sahara, the desert, you know, for the mega mohair. I have them right here. I showed them in the last episode as well. I just kind of paired the two together. And as you can see, I have plenty left. So you'll have more than enough yarn for 2, maybe even 3 hats. Definitely 2. I'll not promise you have enough for the third one. I haven't weighed the yarn yet. But I do have a pattern ready. I have had one of my podcasting friends test it for me. Helle. Thank you, Helle. Helle is a Danish podcaster, and she's the sweetest. So she has test knitted the mega mohair cardigan for me, and because I knew she had some of the mega mohair left, I just said maybe you could test this for me as well. And I know her yarn stash is pretty good, so she did that, and she didn't complain. She didn't have any complaints, so I'm guessing the hat is fine. I'm not gonna spend money on getting it tick edited. I'm just gonna send it out there. I think it's fine, and because it's, yeah, I don't want to spend the money getting it tick edited. I'd rather just put it out there and have all the money go to the breast cancer awareness. So here is hat. I'll just translate this, and very soon it'll be out there. I know I say that a lot, but hopefully it will be true this time. I actually do have a test knit ready and out there. It is the Tre Blue Sweater, and I can't show it because I think one of the girls took it. The Tre Blue Sweater, the Tre Blue Sweater, they fight over it. They both wanna wear it, and for some time I couldn't have Esther take it because she's at boarding school and I needed it for measurements and stuff, but now it's all done. It has been tick edited and translated and is ready. And if you are interested in testing it, I put a little, it's the first time I do this because I get so many emails and then I lose track of the emails. And so this time, if you want to test, you just go to my Instagram, and in my profile there's a little link, and you go to my link tree, and then you can, like, I have a little, not a survey, but you have to answer a few questions, and I did that both in Danish and English, or whatever version you want to do, you can do. So fill that out. It doesn't take very long. It's just to know how long you've been knitting and your email and Instagram and stuff like that. So and just a few pointers on how to test knit and stuff. So if you're interested, go check that out. And the sooner the better, because the deadline is December 12th. So if you prefer to have a long deadline, apply as fast as possible. Yeah. And the Sand Vipers show, thank you so much, you guys, for all the great name suggestions. I really agree. Some of you suggested that I call it Sandwellen or sand waves or sand dunes, and I think that it's exactly what it looks like the small sand waves in the water. So I'm around that. Someone also said to call it, it was a word I hadn't heard before, gossamer. I think it was the word gossamer, and I'm not sure I say that right, but I had to look up that word. I hadn't heard it before, and I think that is exactly what that shawl is. I didn't bring the Sand Viper shawl here, it's upstairs because I have just finished the knitting festival Maska and Masken last weekend, so all my knit is packed down, so I didn't bring that down here. But I'm thinking sand waves, but that's a hard word. Sand waves shawl, that's like a double S. Well, anyway, I will figure that out. So yes, I have been knitting on the hat, and the other project that I finished, I'll just get that. It is a project that has actually been on my needles for a while, and because I was going to the knitting festival, I thought, well, let's just finish something in my own yarn so I can display both patterns and yarns. And I did this little, you can see it's been folded badly in my bag, but this is the little baby bubble sweater in the color Sand Viper in gold suck. So it has a little of that gold stellina, and I just think it's so cute. Because this yarn is a little bit thinner than the yarn I use in the pattern, I just went down half a needle size. So instead of knitting on a 3.5, I did knit on a 3mm needle, and that means that the size 9 to 6 months instead is a 3 to 6 months. So that's adjustable, and of course I just adjusted the length so it would fit. But that's the little cutie. And the last project that I have finished I can't share because it is the Vlogmas knit along that I have been working on. I always do assemble in advance, of course, so I know that the thing is working. And it's working in fingering weight yarn, and now I have to test for those of you who chose the DK advent calendar that you can also do this little project in DK weight. So that I will be testing soon because I only have less than a month before Vlogmas starts. So that's exciting. And also, so because I have finished some projects, and I have the next thing that I'm gonna work on is a scarf that Esther, she got a new idea and she wanted me to do like an old-fashioned, old-school big scarf that you wrap around a million times, that's really long. And she wanted it in, she said, yeah, let's do a scarf. And I was like, yes, okay, let's do a scarf. And what color would you like? And she's like, brown. And as a dyer, I just know brown. Brown is just brown. Maybe for some people brown is brown, but for me brown can be a million different colors. So I said, what kind of brown? She said, well, light brown. Okay, light brown. So I did a brown. Let me show you what happened. Hold on. Well, first I did this, and when it was in the water, it said, nah, it's a little too purple. Okay. Then I did this one, and he said, nah, it's too red. Then I mixed the two, and she said, nah, not that. And then I tried this. She liked this one. And then she said, maybe. And then I had all these brown left over, and I just mixed them into this, which is impossible to recreate because it was just all the leftovers, and I didn't weigh all of the leftovers. And she liked that. And I said, well, you can't pick this one because I don't have the recipe for that. So here they are. And she ended up with this one, the lighter one of the 5. And I love this little fade or brown and brown tone. So I have 5 of these 5 mini skein sets. And I think I'll just call them Down to Earth. And it's fun to create colors this way, looking for just the exactly right brown was fun. And now I have all these beauties, and they look just so cute together. So if you're interested in this 5 skein mini, just go over and visit my web shop. I'll put them out there for you, and there will be 5 available. So that was fun, and I can't wait to cast on the shawl. I have just dyed the yarn this morning, so hopefully by tomorrow I can cast on. Until then, I have been so good because I found one of my older projects and I've been working on that. And it is my Melancholy sweater, which is a turtleneck sweater that I designed a few years ago. And I made one for myself in the color Adelaide by Madeline Touch, which is like a warm raspberry pink. And now I'm working on this blue version in the colorway Stovepipe, which is also Madeline Touch. I think they have discontinued the glitter yarn. So if you want to knit one like me in a dark blue glitter version, I do have dark blue glitter yarn if you're interested. This is my colorway Njord, which is one of my more popular colorways actually. And yeah, in this gorgeous blue. I think I'm out of mohair in this color, but I will dye it up in a second if you want to. And let me just say, if I'm out of a color and you really want that color, please just text me or email me, because I will be happy to dye the yarn in the order that you want and not just guess what kind of yarn you want next. So if you are interested, just let me know. But this is Njord. I have Njord in all my bases except maybe the mega mohair. I don't have mega mohair in Njord, but I could have that dyed up in no time. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. So yeah, I think I'm like 30 rounds or so short, and then I will be splitting 4 sleeves, and that is just the best part. I always just think that once I get to the part where I'm not knitting, doing the decreases anymore. Oh my god. My friend Lisa, who lives in Spain, she's also a podcaster. She gave me the best way to remember decreasing from increasing. And now I forgot it again. When you something, you take away. So if you're decreasing, you're taking stitches away, right? So I'm increasing because it's getting bigger. Yes. So I love when the increases are over. But once I get to that point and I separate sleeve and body and just go round and round, for some reason, often I just get bored. But anyway, it will be nice to not have all these stitches on my needles. I can't wait for that. But I have to do some car knitting today because we're gonna go and get Esther at the boarding school and take her home for the weekend. That'll be so nice. So I have at least 3 hours of knitting today in the car. So that's just perfect for that. So that is what is on my needles. Oh no, I did a little progress on my stripy socks. I do not make self-striping yarn, but thank God that Lone does. Lone is a Danish hand dyer. She goes by a lonely sock lady, and she does these self-striping yarns, and I love them. I think it's so much fun. to knit these. I forgot the name of this color. That is sad because it's so cute. Anyway, it's here for whenever I'm bored and have nothing else to knit. I knit on my socks. So that is all for knitting. So the next I want to share with you is whatever we have that's new. Let me just show you the bags real quick. I did show you 2 of my new hand-dyed bags. I showed you Camijo's favorite mug the last time, and I showed you Petals. I did not show you Njord. Speaking of Njord. And with all my bags, there are pockets on the inside for all your whatever you need. So this is Njord. I'm still indecisive in which one to keep for me. And I have Camijo's favorite mug. I showed you that the last time. Sand Viper. I think this is awesome. And Petal. I showed you Petals the last time. It's a bit wrinkly because I had it in a bag. I will steam all the bags before I send them out to you, so no worries. They will not be sent like this. But I have just been on a knitting festival and I had to bring all the bags. This is Cinnamon Spice. I think there's only 1 left. Or maybe 2. But yeah. 1 or 2 left. And the last one is Singapore Sling. And I have only 3 of these. And of course I will also steam this one, so don't worry. I am just so crazy in love with these hand-dyed project bags. I think it's so exciting to have my own dyed fabric. And once they are sold out, I will dye some new colorways. Which one is your favorite? And I have 2 new corduroy bags in this stunning green. Corduroy. I love this color. I think it's so gorgeous. And the inside is so cute. You can see there's corduroy pockets and this fabric inside. I just think it's so pretty. So I have one in this pretty green and one in this very pretty blue. I call this cornflower because I think it has the same color as the cornflowers. And of course the corduroy pocket inside. So this is all new bags for winter. And then I had a little business meeting with my aunt, and I was talking to her about if it was possible to kind of do like smaller bags for scissors and needles, and she made some of these small bags with a little zipper, and for all, you can put this in your project bag and have like all your measuring tapes and maybe a little crochet needle and yeah, all those things. Stitch holders. I put these 4, I have 4 of these. I put these 4 online in the shop, so go check those out. This one, she only made 1, so I'm keeping this for myself because I just thought it was cute. She would make more, and she will make more if you're interested. So that is what is new in the shop. Yeah, I will just talk a little bit about a lovely swap that I did with Emma. And I bet all of you know Emma. She is the maker behind Eldenwood Craft, and she does these bags. Oh, and I have just been in love with her bags for forever. And she had a shop, excuse me, she had a shop update. I was at a party the day where when Emma had a shop update. So I wasn't able to just be ready at 8 o'clock to purchase a bag. So I didn't get any. And I texted her and said, I am so sad. Or actually, I think Emma texted me and said, did you get a bag? I'm like, no, I didn't. And she said, you want to do a swap? I'm like, yes. So we did a little swap. So I sent Emma some yarn. If you're interested in seeing what I sent to her, you can check out her podcast. I will link the information down below so you can go check out Emma's podcast. She is a great podcaster, and she does all these gorgeous bags and small notions bags and pouches and stuff. And I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan. And this just arrived yesterday and I'm so excited. And Emma even sent me a little card and her little logo, Eldenwood Craft. And some chocolate. Isn't she sweet? And look at these gorgeous stitch markers she sent as well. Thank you so much, Emma. They are so gorgeous. And I was so happy. I love that she sent me a little extra because we always love that little extra, don't we? But this bag, I'm like, oh, I feel like I got you know, when you have been wanting something for a long time and it's kind of hard to get. I feel so lucky I got this one. I think it's the cutest. And I think I will actually put my sweater in this bag because it's growing and I need more and more yarn in this. So I will take this with me today and I will feel all fancy in my Eldenwood Craft sheep bag. Thank you, Emma. Love it. Good. Last thing that I want to talk about today is yarn. I have dyed for my local yarn store. I'm so lucky that one of my best friends owns the yarn store. So there is a big yarn store here in Skudstrup where I live. It is called Garnværksted and they carry my yarn. So we are really good friends and also business partners, or not business partners, but what can you say? We also do business together. And they really wanted me to dye, and I'm so afraid I will say this wrong. Dongal? No, I have to look this up before I say something stupid. Good thing I checked that. Okay, so they wanted me to dye some Donegal. Donegal? I think it's called Donegal, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Donegal looks like this. It's a superwash merino with Donegal nips. Please don't judge me. So I dyed some of this Donegal yarn for them. I also dyed some of this for a local yarn store in Silkeborg called CamijoKnit. And she wanted some other colors, but I have some of the colors that I dyed for my local yarn store right here. And I even have some more. I did a green and a camel kind of color. But what I really want to know is, I don't carry this in my own store, but maybe I should. But only if you are interested in this kind of yarn. I think it's adorable. You can also, this is DK weight, you can also get this in fingering weight. And I thought about that maybe would be better. Because if you want it thicker, you could just double it. And if you want it with a mohair, that's also an option. So let me know. Donegal, yes or no? If yes, Donegal, fingering, or DK weight. Please vote now. I think it's cute. I really like that tweed kind of look. And I also think it's, if you are doing like a basic top-down sweater with no fuss and no texture or anything like that. Using like a tweedy Donegal like this yarn, I think this would be really pretty. Like, I love when the yarn kind of stands out on its own and looks good. So I also just dyed a bunch of makeup mohair. Do you use makeup mohair? Because it's fun because when I do sell a lot of makeup mohair to the stores, and they sell a lot of makeup mohair, but I don't in my shop sell as much makeup mohair. So I'm just wondering if you use it, what you use it for. And of course it goes with the makeup mohair as well as with all my other bases. If you are looking for a specific color, let me know. I will dye it for you. If you want me to do that, of course you have to pay in advance and then I dye it. I just don't dye it and put it. I have tried that before. People say, will you dye this? I dye it. They don't buy it. Then I have it in my store. Not good. So if you want a specific color in a specific base, we just do a deal. You pay, I dye, I send, I ship. pretty easy. I think, guys, that is it for today. I have not had that much time knitting because I went to Masken. And Masken is a little new knitting festival here in Denmark. It takes place in this most southern western point of Denmark in Jylland, in a little town called Højer, and also some of the surrounding areas of Højer and Tønder and Bælum, I think it's called. Anyway, it's like very country, way out. It was a nice time I had at Masken. I had a good time. Sometimes at festivals there are so many people I don't have a chance to talk to anyone because everything is just fast. Here, lots of time, not that many people, but wonderful, and we had a good time to talk to everyone. And I did shoot a little bit, not as much as I have wanted to, because I have been working a little too much and getting everything ready for the festival alone. Lars was out. It was a little, not too much, but I just had a lot on my mind. So I just realized that I didn't have the energy or to do a full vlog and be on the camera all the time. But I did shoot here and there, so you can get like a feeling of what it was like. So I'll put all that footage for you now. And I will end with a little Masken. And yeah, I will see you after. So enjoy. Good morning. Today is Thursday, October, I think it's the 25th or the 26th. Actually, yeah, it might be the 26th of October. Today I'm packing the car because the Masken Knitting Festival in the way southern part of Denmark is starting tomorrow. So I'm gonna get this car packed. Unfortunately, Lars is not home to help me, so I have to do this all by myself. But that's fine. Then I will pick up Mette, my friend who owns the local yarn store, and she will go with me and we will spend 3 days at this knitting festival. So I'm pretty excited. We have arrived to Højer, which is this little small town in the southern part of Denmark where the festival is going to happen the next 3 days. The house behind me is the house where we are staying. And this belongs to my aunt, my mom's sister. So does it get any cuter than this? I don't think so. It's a very typical Højer house. Very cute. checking out. Look at this gorgeous house. This place. Let's hope we sell something today. We did sell pretty good yesterday on Saturday, but Friday was really slow. Look at that background. Isn't it just adorable here in Højer? Well, last day. So we're going to the booth, making sure everything looks good, and getting some breakfast because we are starving. See you. Hi and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed these few minutes of Masker i Masken. I will be wrapping this up for now, so please thumbs up, subscribe, and give me a comment about anything. What are you knitting on? What are you working on? But especially if you have an opinion about the Donegal yarn, I'm very interested to hear your opinion. It is the best for me to carry yarn that you want to buy and not just yarn that I think you want to buy. So let me know, and remember, if you want to test the Tre Blue Sweater for me, just go to my Instagram profile. Oh, actually I can just put the links down below, so don't worry about that. If you're interested, I will put links down below to the how to apply for the test knit. No problem. I hope you will all have a lovely weekend, and I will be seeing you in 2 weeks from now. Let me just think, when is 2 weeks from now? It'll be on the 18th. Yes, that's no problem. I will see you 2 weeks from now. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.